Right, 5 November 2025, and today I've got a quick update regarding the constitutional court case that we have filed against Mnangagwa at the Constitutional Court. So this is a case where Mkomamo President Muzadzi filed a Concourt application against Mnangagwa's intention to extend his term to 2030. And what we have decided to do is that I myself, Gambakwe, will join that case. And there have been dramatic developments which have made it almost impossible for us to file. In fact, we filed the papers today at the Constitutional Court, but the papers have been rejected. So the papers at the Concourt have been rejected this morning. And I'm going to show you the case. And then the rejection is based on the fact that the first and second applicants' affidavits are not properly commissioned in compliance with Rule 18.2 of the Constitutional Court 2025. The signatures are attached separately on a scanned and picture PDF and do not appear to be a part of the affidavit. So they've rejected the papers that we filed at the Constitutional Court, and therefore, as it stands right now, our case has not been accepted at the Constitutional Court. So I'll let you guys know once we have successfully filed. So what I've also done is, you are aware, Mkomamo President is acting and drafting the papers. And we want to make sure that the papers comply with the rules, and we're going to make sure that they comply. Unfortunately, we've had this setback where the Concourt papers were rejected. So they were rejected on those bases. We have, however, approached an NGO today to assist us with the documents. So I don't know whether it is something to do with the way they filed or not, but the papers have been rejected, and therefore we are going to do it properly, and then we'll resubmit those documents. So as it stands right now, the Concourt papers have been rejected and they are not at court. So in fact, let me send this so that you guys can see it. I'm going to send it on the screen just now in a second. So obviously we're challenging the fact that Mnangagwa was present when a resolution was made for him to go to 2030, and then he said nothing. So Mnangagwa didn't say anything when people were passing such a resolution. Ziyambi was present, and so was the Speaker of Parliament, Mudenda. They were all present, and therefore they should have spoken up already and said that is illegal, you can't do that, but they did not. However, as I said, our papers have not been accepted for those reasons, for the signatures, and we're going to sort it out. And let me show you so that you guys don't think we're lying to you. I'm going to cut this so that you see it. So the Concourt papers were rejected. So let me show you this thing here. And you can see there are obviously many other people who want to file the same case. And we are going to file a case against Mnangagwa. I can't go to 2030. And we ask everyone else who is able, even if we fail to submit these papers, we want as many people as possible to file a constitutional court case against Mnangagwa so that it doesn't go to 2030. We don't want Mnangagwa to go to 2030. It's not allowed for Mnangagwa to go to 2030. The Constitution of Zimbabwe does not allow it for Mnangagwa to go to 2030. And therefore, we need to file a constitutional court case and make sure that he doesn't do it and he doesn't succeed. So as it stands right now, here is the rejection. So that is the rejection here. Rejection, dismissal reason, non-compliance with the rules. The first and second applicants' affidavits are not properly signed and commissioned in compliance with Rule 18.2b of the Constitutional Court Rule 2025. and the signatures are attached separately on a scanned and picture PDF document and do not appear to be part of the affidavits. So that is the reason what they used to dismiss or to reject the papers. So as of now, we have not been able to submit the papers against Mnangagwa's 2030 bid. We are, however, going to make sure that it's done. So as soon as we have managed to submit, I'll let you guys know. And as I said, we are also applying to certain organizations that fund legal cases so that they can take up this case. It doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be Nkoma More Precision. What needs to be done is that it needs to go to the Constitutional Court, and someone needs to stop Mnangagwa from his plans to extend his constitution, his constitutional limit or limited term. Mnangagwa is supposed to leave office in 2028. He's supposed to leave office. He's trying to leave in 2030. If we allow it in our country, we'll never know peace, because every current president who comes is going to try to tamper with the constitution, which is not allowed. So although we are doing other things on the side, other people are doing press conferences, other people are threatening to go on protests, it has to be legally done. You have to go to court, and the court must rule that ZANU-PF and Mnangagwa cannot make such a resolution. And Mnangagwa cannot sit in a place where he is supposed to protect or to uphold the constitution and allow people to pass a constitutional resolution to say he must go to 2030. Similarly, Ziambi cannot sit in a place where it is resolved that Mnangagwa must break the law. And similarly, Mudenda cannot sit in a place where there is a resolution that they must go to 2030. They are not allowed to sit there when it's being done. So the moment someone starts saying, let's go to 2030, Mnangagwa must say, no, you can't do that. Mudenda must say, no, you can't do that. Ziambi must say, no, you can't do that. That is the basis of this constitutional court application, which unfortunately has not succeeded to be filed today. So I'm going to ask Nkoma More Precision to do more work. And then I hope that by Friday, would have filed these papers. It's not difficult to do it, we'll do it. And there is no running away from this case. And I would like to ask everyone else in the country who is a lawyer, who is able, who is willing to join. Complying with the rules not published as yes, we know the rules. And then Concourt papers for Mnangagwa 2030. So we filed a court case against Mnangagwa at the Constitutional Court. This morning it was submitted, and unfortunately there were some problems with the papers. So as you know that Nkoma More Precision is self-acting. Some of the issues relate to that, and we are going to get other assistants, people to assist. I'm going to share this with you. So this is the signature they have a problem with. This portion here. This is where they have a problem with. They're saying that this doesn't appear to have been signed in one place. We're going to address it. Don't worry, guys. We'll address this very easily. It's going to be addressed like within a second. It will be addressed. There's no problem. And also on the day of the case, I am going to be present at court. We're going to make sure that Mnangagwa does not go to 2030. There is a huge number of people opposed to Mnangagwa going to 2030. So do not be afraid. They are the minority. So Mnangagwa and 2030 people, they are the minority. The majority of Zimbabwe want a president that only is in office for 2 terms. They don't want 10 years, they don't want 11 years, they don't want 12 years. They want 2 5-year terms. Mnangagwa has already gone through Mugabe's term. He finished that. He went his whole first 5-year term. He's now in his 3rd term. And he cannot get more than those terms. So that is what we're saying. And this is going to be resolved. So the rejection of the papers is going to be addressed. I'm going to bring it to an end here. Let me see if Nkoma More Precision is able to answer. And then we'll talk to him here so that he can give us an update. All right, I'm just calling him on his phone and see if he's going to answer. Okay, I don't think he's able to answer. It seems like he's unable to answer. But as soon as he's able to answer, I'll let you guys know what he's planning to do. But as it stands right now, we filed a case against Mnangagwa this morning at the Constitutional Court. The papers were promptly responded to after no more than an hour, and they told us that the papers are not in order because of the signatures. They say the signatures appear to have been inserted in the document, but we'll address it. We're going to sort it out. Do not worry, guys. By Friday, there will be a Concourt application. So this has got nothing to do with the merits of the case. It's just the fact that it's a technicality. The registrars are the ones who made that decision. It's not that the case has got no merit. So there's been no discussion on merit. It's only that we need to refile the papers. So we're going to do it by Friday. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Nobody has assisted you, Jigananda. What are you saying? You can't win the case against Mnangagwa. Gambakwe is a drama queen in every project which is formed. Why did you remove that bed that used to appear on the top right? The bed is there when I'm campaigning. So when I'm campaigning, you see the bed. Now we're doing media week. When we're campaigning, you're going to see our bed. It's right here. My bed lives with me right here. It's not far. I can put my bed any day, anytime. It's there. That is our bed over here. So we've got many things that we do. And my skeleton is here with me. So we're together. But don't forget what's important. What's important is that we have filed a case against Mnangagwa in the Constitutional Court case. I've joined Mkomambo Precision Muzadzi. And unfortunately, there was a problem with the signatures, which we're going to address. And I've also arranged for him to get assistance. At the same time, if you are planning to file a court case against Mnangagwa, don't go by yourself. Let's not have many cases. WhatsApp me here. Let's have more people joining the same case because we've got different reasons. We have also approached some very big lawyers in Harare. Mkomambo Precision, I've given him contacts. He's approached them. And most of them appear to be too busy to attend to this case. This is the most important case. If Mnangagwa succeeds in extending his term, people will die. So I want you guys to know what I'm saying here. If Mnangagwa succeeds in what he's doing with ZANU-PF and they extend the term, people are going to die. So don't forget what I'm saying here. The same things that happened in Tanzania will happen in Zimbabwe. And some of you who are watching me, you'll be victims. Because don't think such things just go. Like you go to a third term and everything goes nicely. This is the beginning of instability. We don't want instability in our country. We want a president that comes, 2 terms they go. We don't want them to stick around. We don't want crazy people in government. People who go and say, let's change the constitution so that this man can stay in office. We don't want it. We want the law to be followed in our country. So that is what has happened. And we'll update you as soon as I have an update and with a plan, we'll update you. It's still only 1 o'clock. We're going to sort it out and we'll update you on the next steps. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and a good day to you all.